Hello and welcome to my pagan world. My name is Mike Pendragon. My channel is here for all pagan people, no matter what your background, all are welcome. My aim is to help our community by being a resource for everyone to dip into, but most importantly I want to be the place I never had when I was first starting to walk my pagan path. I want to help all those new to paganism to find their way and to find the answers they are looking for. In this episode, Destiny will give you an introduction to Wicca, as this is the base for a lot of pagan people to start their path on.
Wiccans learn from and revere the gift of nature, from divine creation, by celebrating the cycles of the sun, moon, and seasons. We search within ourselves for the cycles that correspond to those of the natural world and try to live in harmony with the movement of this universal energy. Our teachers are the trees, rivers, lakes, meadows, mountains and animals, as well as others who have walked this path before us. This belief creates a reverence and respect for the environment, and all life upon the earth. We also revere the spirits of the elements of earth, air, fire and water which combine to manifest all creation. From these four elements we obtain insight to the rhythms of nature and understand they are also the rhythms of our own lives. Because witches have been persecuted for so many centuries, we believe in religious freedom first. We do not look at our path as the only way to achieve spirituality, but as one path among many to the same end. We are not a missionary religion, out to convert new members to think the same as we do. We are willing to share our experience and knowledge with those who seek our wisdom and perspective. However, we believe that anyone who is meant for this path will find it through their own search as the goddess speaks to each of us in her time and way. Wiccans practice tolerance and acceptance toward all other religions as long as those faiths do not persecute others or violate the tenet of harm none. What witchcraft is not? Witchcraft or Wicca is not a cult. We do not proclaim ourselves to be spokespersons for the divine, or try to get others to follow us as their leaders. We do not worship Satan or consort with demons. Satan is a Christian creation and they can keep him. We do not need a paranoid creation of supreme evil and eternal damnation to scare us into doing the right thing and helping others. We choose to do the right thing and love our brothers and sisters because it is the right thing and it feels good to do it. I suppose it is a maturity thing. We do not sacrifice animals or humans because that would violate our basic tenet of harm none. Anyone who does and claims to be a Wiccan or a witch is lying. We have no need to steal or control the life force of another to achieve mystical or supernatural powers. We draw our energy from within, our personal relationship with the divine and nature. We do not use the forces of nature or the universe to hex or cast spells on others. Again, harm none is the whole of the law. Witches have a very strict belief in the law of three, which states that whatever we send out into our world shall return to us threefold, either good or bad. With this in mind, a true witch would hesitate in doing magic to harm or manipulate another, because that boomerang we throw will eventually come back to us much larger and harder than when we threw it. This is not to say that witches are perfect. We are human too, just like everyone else, and make mistakes and errors in judgment. Just as there are parents who love and nurture their children, there are parents who abuse their children. As there are many who devote their lives to giving and helping mankind, likewise there are those who devote their lives to taking advantage of and using people for their own gain. Unfortunately, the same flaws in human nature applies to witches too. Most of us continually strive to consider all potential outcomes of our thoughts and actions, pausing to seriously consider the consequences before undertaking a ritual, spell or rite that could go astray. It is when we follow the path with the love of the goddess in our hearts, and adhere to the basic tenet of the read, that our works are beneficial and we achieve harmony and balance with all things. The heart of Wicca is not something summed up into a few short words and can often take on different meaning to each, since the Lord and Lady touch us in different ways. To gain a fuller understanding of the craft, I urge you to watch other videos on this channel, as well as looking at other Wiccan and witchcraft sites. Through the wisdom and words set down through the ages, you will find that you are able to understand the basis of our beliefs and how they may apply to you. Your inner voice will also quickly let you know if the intent of what you are watching is for superficial purposes to benefit self, instead of working to benefit the whole. Remember to watch, listen, and read with your heart, for it is when you see life and the world with your heart and spirit that you truly gain an understanding of what Wicca is. Did you like this? Click the like button if you did. If you didn't, then click the thumb down button twice. Well, it was worth a try. If you want to support us, then just click the subscribe button. Click the bell icon to be the first to know when we post new videos. Thanks for watching. Why not share this with your friends? Keep watching for new content. See you soon and stay well.